Okay, okay. My greetings once more. You see, when you look at the plants, the leaves, when the wind is blowing, and you observe how the leaves of the plant are moving in a special unison. They move like this, they move like this, they move like this. It's like a glory. It's like a dance. It's like a beautiful dance of nature. You know, it is not only human beings who dance, the plants dance as well. And I believe other kinds of animals also dance. Other kinds of animals also dance. Dance is a beautiful rhythm of nature. They are alive, the plants, they are alive. They have emotions. They can feel. The same way plants can feel, plants have emotions. Uh, am I saying plants again? I've already mentioned plants. Yeah, so the same way animals can also also feel. They have emotions. Whatever is going on in their lives, they can react to it and feel critically. Most people think that it is only animals who have emotions, who have feelings. But the truth of the matter is that plants have feelings. You know, they have emotions. I have been a gardener and I know that plants are beautiful creatures and they feel, and when you show any care to them, the way their nature shows a sign of happiness. You know, sometimes we have to do planting. We have to do planting. So when we get seedlings and we have to do planting in the ground, some of the plants, because they have been removed from the nursery beds before transplanting into the main beds, you see that they look dull. They look very dull, and some of them you can see that some of the leaves are almost falling off. But the moment you put them in their permanent grounds and you water them for some time, about a week or so, you will see that fresh leaves will start shooting. They'll start shooting, they'll start coming forth. Then you will see the life, their lively nature begins to blossom. And it is a beautiful thing to look. When you go to the garden and you water all the plants, you will see that the atmosphere, the environment begins to change because of they have received nourishment. And so plants are alive and they feel. And when you observe clearly, you will realize that these are not creatures to be regarded as emotionless. Same with animals. You see, when you look at how people are able to have relationships with dogs and other kind of animals, then you realize that they have emotions and they can feel and they understand the vibrations of humans. Uh, the land, the land is alive, is a living being. The sun is a living being. The waters is a living being. How can anybody think that these are not beings, these are not living things? How can anybody think like that? These creatures have been on in the universe. These creatures, the sun, the moon, the earth, and all other creatures, the planets. I mean, they are all alive. So for anybody to think that these are not alive, or for anybody to think that humans are wise, are wiser than the earth, that humans are wiser than the sun, than the water. For anybody to think like that, it surprises me, to be frank. They were there. They were there before you and I came into existence. They were looking. They were looking. Their presence was there when you were born. Their presence was there when I was born. And as I speak, they are aware of who I am. There will be no spirituality without nature. There will not be spirituality without nature. All religions upon the surface of the earth are able to thrive because of nature. The land, the waters, the sun, and the planets, the totality of the universe is the reason why you and I are here. And so, these are all living things. How can you say that you are wiser than the earth? No. How can anybody think that he or she is wiser than this earth? How can I think that I am wiser than the waters? How can I or anybody think that he or she is wiser than the sun? No. Nobody can claim to be superior to nature. Of course, we are part of nature. We are part of the totality of nature. But for anybody to think that he or she is wiser than nature, no. You can be inclusive if you distinguish yourself as the creativity of nature, that makes a lot of sense. But to say that you are wiser than nature, no, you are not. It, this is one of the reasons why we have to show reverence to them, because they are our mothers and they are our fathers. Why do I have to be talking about all this, that plants are alive? Then why do I have to talk about this? Why do I have to talk about that animals are alive? Why the need for all this? Despite their existence and our awareness, or few of us, our awareness that they are alive, yet we kill. We kill them, we kill the plants to feed ourselves so that we can survive. We kill the animals to eat so that we can survive. Is this not wickedness? Well, from the emotional point of view, that is what you and I can say. But nature is in such a way, or nature have placed this limitation on us that we cannot do without taking the life of another, taking another life for survival. It is so heart touching, and it's heartbreaking when you take your time to sit down, think about it. It is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking that something like this should happen. But what power do we have not to? Many people claim to be breatharians. Oh, for them, they will not eat because they come to this awareness. They don't want to eat plants and they don't want to eat animals. They said they are breatharians. I wonder how they are able to survive without having to take nature, having to take the plant, or having to take the life of the plant, or having to take the life of an animal to survive. Yet, that is something debatable, because I don't know how true that is. Okay, so up to this point, there is something I want you and I to come to conclusion, that no way is perfect. Be it a vegan or be it a carnivore, no way is perfect.